Hey everybody, and welcome back to Quest 64 / Would You Rather. I'm trying to beat this game for the very first time, and every week we ask and answer two of life's most important questions. Molly asks, would you rather never pee again or never poop again? After the video, head over to the community tab to answer the question of the week. Hello, we are back with more Quest 64. It is extremely quiet up here. We're on top of Castle Brannock, I assume. You can see the game is working, but it is totally silent up here, creeping me out a little bit. So last time, we killed King Vegas. Shannon's up here, and she basically said that she is a puppet created by Mammon to help us along in our Quest 64. I'm not sure exactly why. We now have all 4 elemental jewels, and she gave us the Eletale Book. And so we're going to go find Mammon, and I'm not 100% clear on why she wanted us to have all 5 of these things. It seems like it would help us a lot. She just says a bunch of creepy things. Am I supposed to bring all of them to Mammon? Is that what his goal is? I'm not sure. But anyway, we're going to go try and find him. Going around these really weird staircases. Here we go. She said, go beyond the stone circle, and here it is. Pretty cool. I'm really kind of surprised there's no music up here. Before we jump into the stone circle, and hopefully kill Mammon today, let's go to our first question. This one comes from AthullNexus. Thank you again. He asked, would you rather be a samurai or a knight? You think about that. Let's head into this place. There we go. Got some creepy music. We are in what appears to be an alternate dimension. What is this? What is this building? Can we just leave the stone circle? No. Ooh, wait. Uh-oh, I'm stuck in here. Sorry, I thought that we were supposed to go, like, outside further, but we were supposed to go inside. It looked kind of like Melroad Monastery. I'm not sure if that's what it was supposed to be. But here we are. This isn't gonna have a map. It's the World of Mammon. Alright, I assume we're gonna have to fight some really annoying people. And otherwise we gotta find them. Whoa! Giant shrimp. Pinheads. Oh, they're like snakes with beards or something. Ow! That hurts. Well, I guess let's see what we can do. They look like big shrimp with Einstein hair, okay? I can probably avalanche these boys. They're pretty big. Magic barrier, though, is crazy. Like, it kind of stinks that I feel like I have to use it all the time. How did that do damage to me? Wait a second. Wait 1 second. This spell is supposed to make me invincible. So why am I taking 19 damage? Can you tell me that? Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I don't feel great about having to use it all the time. But on the other hand, this game is really unfair to you, the player, so I don't feel that bad about making myself invincible. You gotta do what you gotta do. I guess same for using Avalanche. It's like, yeah, I could try to make it by with something else, but I should use all the tools that I've gained, right? Okay, I think I saw the door off to my right here, if we're looking for those tiny doors, yeah. The World of Mammon. Little has been explained. There's a bunch of big bad guys here. Spriggans. Okay. Of course. Why would I expect to do damage? Look, he couldn't even hit me. Because he was too big. I will take it. Ugh, the punch. These giants punch for 20. And those big shrimp hit me for 60. Unbelievable. Anyway, I don't know how big this place is. Is that the exit? Oh, here we go. But we'll just do our best. I would like to beat it today, but I don't know how long this place is. If it's extremely long, we might have to push it out one more time, or I'll just cut a bunch of it. That's fine too. So let's think about today's question: samurai or knight? I'm not much of a historian. I don't know a lot about them except for what's in, pop fiction. Jousting and armor and whatnot, and then samurai with their big swords and armor. I don't know a lot past that. So going off my minimal amount of knowledge, I think I would say samurai. I don't really know what it was like for them back then. But I do have an idea that knights lived in pretty bad conditions in like medieval Europe, right? Lots of disease. Having to wear that armor's pretty heavy. And you probably have to go to war for a king and die. So that doesn't sound great. That's not as glamorous as things would have you believe. Now for samurai, I don't know. Maybe it was similar. But I feel like their armor is less cumbersome. And they get a big cool sword, and they lived by a code. And probably their food was better. So that's what I'm basing it off of. Where are we? We went inside some sort of weird house. Okay, there seems to be a door that's closed off. Why am I in here? Is this Mammon's house? Oh, sure. Okay. We leave and we're out here now. I do like the variety in the backgrounds. It makes the whole place look very surreal. But, there's no explanation as to what's going on. What are these, living statues? Judgment. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Like, it's a cool looking place. Definitely a more interesting dungeon than what we have run into previously, right? But, what's going on? Why are we here? Why does Mammon have a world that is weird like this? I like all the new enemies, and the dungeon layout is more interesting. Even if there's not anything to do but run through it. Is this a place we've been before? Maybe. I don't remember if we saw a lake like this or not. I do like when games have you go into like a dream world and they recreate places that you've been. Which this might be. Whoa, ice horse? Pale riders. That's cool. Yeah, I really like when they do that. And they're like, look, it's a chunk from your life. Suspended in space. Isn't that spooky? And like, yeah, it is. Oof. But yeah, there's no explanation as to where we are or why. So I just have to guess, really. I kind of get the vibe that, like, Mammon's super powerful, and he's, like, created his own dimension. And it kind of touches the real world. But, it's weird. It's not how it's supposed to be. Inside another house. I don't know why we keep going in and out of houses. Is there any significance? That's not even a door. Do I just have to run back outside again? Why give it an upstairs? We're back here again. Is this where I've been? It better not be. Oh, good. It looks new. I'm like, you better not have me going around in circles in this place, because I'm never going to find my way out. We are now... I mean, we've definitely seen, like, these forest and road things before, but I don't think we've seen this bridge before, so... He's just creating new worlds. 4 pinheads. Let's drop the rocks on them. Why can he hit me? That disturbs me. Get out of here. Let's do rock shower. We haven't done that yet. Pff, good showing. I just wonder if it does good damage. No, not really. I don't think this is the door I came out of, but you know what? It's kind of hard to tell. I do really like the background in this room. It's got like the bubble sky, and then on top of it, there's like clouds and mountains. It's a cool idea. Now we're inside the ship. Downstairs, okay. And back in this place. Yeah, like there's no treasure, there's no spirits to find. It is, again, just a long hallway. But at least this one is interesting looking. And like, this kind of room with these pathways, it's like, ooh, how mysterious and difficult. But it's a single path with no branches, and there's no fights in here. So it's literally just running all the way through. If you've stuck with me this long in this game, I commend you. Thank you very much. I'm sure that the excitement has not kept up the entire time because of how, like, empty this game is. And I'll talk more about it after we finish, but look at this room. It is just completely pointless. It could have been removed from this dungeon. So there's no choice. No choices to make, nothing to do, no danger. Just a long and spooky bridge. There's somebody here. Epona. I've been waiting for you. This is the very last place where someone might come to your aid. From this point on, no one will be able to help you. Oh, it's really her. I thought it was maybe like a trick. The floating monastery. Okay. Weird. So when we go through these doors, are we really we're really going to real places in the world? This is Melroad. I assume, like, it looks like it. And these doors won't open. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, there's the beach. This is like a creepy version of Melroad, which is awesome. I love it. I'm going to assume that all these buildings are empty. And then do we head back up to the monastery? That would be the coolest thing they could do. I'm going to assume that's right. Yeah, going to a spooky version of the real world and going back to where you began the journey. I love that. I love that stuff. This has got to be the right way. Yeah, I really hope that it takes us back to the monastery or something cool. Ah, but where's Mammon? I just want to kill him and be done. We can totally do it. I've got the cheapest spells ready to go. I'm mentally prepared. I guess while we're still finding our way around, let's go to our second question for today. This one comes from my friend Meredith. Thank you very much, Meredith. She asked, would you rather know when you are going to die or continue not to know? And if you do know, there's nothing you can do to change it. You know, you can't... If you knew you were going to die tomorrow, there's nothing you can do to prevent it. It's going to happen anyway. Would you rather know or not? A good existential question that I'm sure lots of people have thought about before. Because on one hand, it could be helpful if you knew and it's like, oh, you're going to die in 5 years. Then you know you have that time. You know, you can make your decisions based on that. Anything you want to get done, you can plan for it, right? But also, then you're like, for that entire time, you're dreading that day coming, probably, where it'll all be over. It's like constantly going to be on your mind. And I think that's the reasoning for deciding not to know. Then, you know, it'll still happen at some point, but you don't have to worry about it the whole time. So yeah, I'm not sure. We found Shannon in here. I'm sure she'll be very cryptic. Brian, you've gotten this far. If you keep going forward, you'll find your quest 64. Then my job will be over too. I am a puppet made only for the purpose of leading you. I went out among the people so that I might lead you. I knew nothing of the real world and its foolish people who are doomed to die. But why are humans so strong? With all of their grief, sorrow, happiness, and anger, why do they shine so brightly? The warmth of fire, the winds of the field, the miracle of water, the abundant harvests. For all of these, they give their thanks with prayer. Tell me, Brian, is that what life is about? I'm a puppet, and I just don't understand. I am not of the human spirit. Sorry to complain. If you have the book and the magic stone, this key will open the jail. Your job is over there. Farewell. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, is this it? Just gonna do a little save here. Just in case. So she's like, if you have all 4 jewels and the book, you can open the jail. Is Mammon stuck in here? I think I see him. That's him. Let's get him. Another cool sky, another long hallway, and there he is, ladies and gentlemen, and other. It's Mammon. He's freaking me out. Let's give it a shot. Ooh, spooky.
Good to see you, Master Brian. We've been waiting and waiting. Thanks to the curse of the magician upon I have been shut up in this prison for 1,000 years. My wait is now over. You're the one who can set me free. Give me wings, I will be free. My time has come again. You have released me from my prison, and just to show my gratitude, I will not let you suffer.
Okay. So here we go. This is the final boss. I see. So he has been imprisoned. But we have the tools to get in here, and I guess now he can escape. But we're not going to let him do that. We're going to kill him. That's the plan. Of course, that'll all change when all my spells miss. I don't even want to get hit by this guy. Okay. I'm going to try Avalanche. I'm pretty sure that's our best bet. We are in staff range. I could smack him to death. Okay, good. Yeah, that's doing like 240 a turn. Let's get Magic Barrier on. I don't want to eat any of those spells. Okay. Whoops, my magic barrier. Ah, oh, 40. That's big deal. You think you're some sort of god of destruction. Whatever. 40 damage. Who cares? You're going down. You purple freak. Yeah, miss him. Miss him 8 times. That's what we've come to expect around here. I think Avalanche will only hit 4 times. And I don't know if that's because of the spacing or if it's like limited. Ooh, that's a little stronger. I also feel like sometimes my magic barrier lasts 2 turns and sometimes it lasts 3 turns. And it's very confusing to me. Come on. Hit him sometimes. That's better. Yeah, like I still have my barrier, but I thought it would have gone off. I don't know. I don't understand this game. Crush him with rocks. Yes! That was it! That was it? Well, that wasn't that bad.
Why am I dying? Why is this flesh decaying? Oh! Why am I dying life? I hated it. This death, peaceful sleep.
Okay, weirdo. Well, we did it. I, kind of thought I'd have to try a couple of times. There you go. Mammon has been destroyed, but I'm still here. But why? Was I not bound to Mammon for eternity? Well, you'd have to tell me. Master Brian, is this your doing? Deep inside me, I guess I always knew that you would be triumphant. The life force that is human is much greater than the forces of evil could ever hope to attain. Mammon has always been jealous of you humans, overflowing with the power of life. I have made a decision. I want to learn more of your human ways. Kiss me, Brian. No, I'm just kidding. I am leaving Kelland in order to meet as many people as I can. Perhaps if I experience enough, I too may find my own humanity. Perhaps we will meet again, but until that time, you have my undying thanks. Farewell, Brian. Farewell, weird puppet woman. Look at that. I did it. A lifelong dream come true. Before Brian's eyes, peace had slipped farther and farther away, and the world of Mammon emerged. Mammon, driven by unprovoked jealousy, usurping the brightness and the uniqueness of human life. But the sacredness of the life force can never belong to Mammon, and Mammon has been returned to the darkness from which it sprang. Only a few people know Kelland was saved from disaster by a young magician's apprentice. The people can now return to their peaceful daily lives. New towns rise from the ruins, completely reborn. Even those who were injured or hurt are made whole again. Once more the people are blessed with the warmth of fire, the wind's caress, cool water, and the fruits of the earth. The world will prosper forever as long as people stay close to the four forces of nature and balance, and as long as they walk hand in hand. Wow. Unbelievable. Does anything else happen? Credits. Okay. Well, there you go. That was Quest 64. As I mentioned several times, I've been playing this game since it came out, which I don't even remember what year that was. It was a long time ago now. And the farthest I ever got was Nepti, I think. I got 2 Nepti. I don't know if I ever beat her. So everything after that was new. And honestly, it wasn't that bad. When you put your mind to it, not that hard of a game. I feel like the stuff near the beginning, like Dondarin, up until around, Larapool, and getting to fight Zels, kind of that first half of the game section was probably the hardest, just because you're so ill-equipped. But after that, I felt like we were strong enough where stuff wasn't that hard to do. So, final thoughts on the game, I guess. I still like it. I think I said at the beginning, this game has a lot of elements that I really like. I think the magic system is cool. I think the battle system is cool. Some of the enemy designs are fun. I really like the music. And the visuals, while dated, certainly, they're still charming, and there's still some nice looking stuff. Story-wise, not great. I would say pretty bare. And one of the things about this game that I kind of like, but it's not objectively good, but I kind of like how empty it is. Because you're running around in so many places that are just, like, there's monsters to fight, but otherwise there is just nothing. There's nothing out there. There's barely anyone to talk to. There's barely anything to find except for spirits, hidden around the corner. It's just a really empty space. Most of the dungeons are just a long hallway with nothing to do except fight. The boss designs, the characters themselves were cool, but most of the fights are just like get close and trade magic until somebody dies, which could definitely be improved upon. So, you know, in some areas, the game is weak. But I think it has a lot of good ideas, and it'll never happen, but it would be cool to see someone remake this game, you know, with the same world and the same ideas, but flesh it out more, you know, fill it up and make it feel more like a game you would get today. But bottom line is, I still like it, and I probably won't play it for a long time because it's pretty repetitive, and now I can just go back and watch these videos instead of playing it again. If you watched me play the entire thing, thank you very much. I hope it wasn't too boring. I did try to add in the would you rather questions to keep things interesting. And a big thank you to all my friends and family who submitted questions. I really appreciate it. I do not think I was going to make it all the way through this game just on questions that I found online because they are pretty bad. Pretty stupid, or like, would you rather between two things where one of them is obviously better. But a lot of the questions that people submitted were really good, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that you have provided some answers for me down in the comments or on the discussion tab. Maybe you learned a little something about yourself or somebody else. But anyway, I will wrap this up. As for Meredith's last question, I would choose not to know when I'm going to die. I feel like if I knew, I would worry about it too much. And like the whole year before I died would be, you know, it would just be a waste. Like I would just be thinking about it too much. So I would choose not to know. And let's do one final question of the week. I found a funny one that you can feel free to go over to the discussion tab and let me know your answer. Would you rather die 3 weeks earlier than you normally would have, or be inside a portable toilet when it's pushed over? That's a pretty good, like, being in a portable toilet when it's pushed over does not have any, probably doesn't have any long-term damaging effects. But would it be worth cutting 3 weeks off your life to avoid that? I would like to know what you think. I would probably go for the 3 week earlier death, because hopefully I'm dying from like being old and getting sick, you know, that sort of thing. So I've already lived my life. And I don't want to have lived that long knowing that I was inside like a poop box, because those things are nasty. So that's my thought. But you let me know what you think. Thank you once again. Now please go watch me play in another one of my video series, and I will see you next time.